I did it. I did it, bro. I finally finished my word search book. It took, hold on, I'm just going to get it out. Hey, my name is Kamari, Daye. I am your host for today. I am your only host for this channel. This is the kforknowledge channel. And I have to say, I finally completed my word search book. It's been a minute. It took a couple days, under a week. We finally finished it, but I'm gonna get it out real quick so you can see what it look like. And then I'm gonna show you something else. But this is my word search book that I completed, right? Special ring a word double. It had 130 plus puzzles, as you can see right here. I did 130 puzzles. I can't name one person that I know that does word searches, bro. It feels so unique, like, and that's why I love it. And that's why, bro, I got so many goals regarding this I can't talk about, because I'm not a fan of talking before I actually do it. So I can't really talk about that, but that's a little hint. So as you can see, 130 pages and 131, and I completed it. 132, completed it, right? Then after that page, right, you have the answer sheets. I never used the answer sheets. I went through the whole thing, wrecking my brain to figure out the puzzle, wrecking my brain to figure out if it's horizontal, if it's vertical, or is it diagonal. I worked my brain throughout all 132, and I need to find another book like this. But this was a dope experience, and I'm glad if you don't know, I used to get paid to do word searches as a kid. I've always been intelligent. I've always been one to want to learn. And always been one to want to push my brain. Now, I ain't gonna lie. It was like a time where I really wasn't doing nothing with my time. I'm gonna be honest. That was my teenage years, my adolescence. But what? I'm trying to push to the limits. So I'm gonna flip through the bed. I'm gonna flip. My bad. I need to slow down, bro. I'm overly passionate about it, so I'm stuttering. I'm mispronouncing words, so slow down. So right here, right, first page, as you can see, boom, you just go through it, and you get here. This is the end of the book. I was going crazy, bro. Sometimes I was like, man, I don't really want to do this, so I do 2 pages. But on the times that I want to do it, bro, I'm doing like 10, 12 pages. No bull crap. Doing 10, 12 pages on the days that I want to do it, and the days that I don't want to do it, I'm doing 2 to 4. You know what I'm saying? On a bad day. It's not really too complicated. So if you don't know how to do any word searches, or you never did it in your life, get you one. It could be a hobby you might be interested in. Bro, for me, I'm gonna speak on me. I love it, bro. And if I had a choice between TikTok, scrolling for hours and hours and wasting my minutes, or word search, I'm choosing the word search, honestly. Because I scroll through this word search, and I'm finding the words, right? And it's probably like 20 words a word search, 20 words a page. And I'm finding the words, wrecking my brain. And I did so many of these that I already know the patterns. Most of the times, it's going vertical. Some go horizontal. Sometimes, rarely, you have the diagonal ones. And the diagonal ones is going this way. This is horizontal. This is vertical, up and down, horizontal, side to side. And then, this is how I like to think about diagonal. Disco. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I'm saying? But I'm having fun the whole time that I'm trying to find these word searches and solve it as fast as possible, wrecking my brain. I'm having fun, man. And it was a minute I mean, it was a time where I was doing so many of these, and I'm glad I picked that. I'm glad I picked that habit up. I'm stuttering, but I need to slow down. I'm glad I picked this habit up of doing word searches, because I remember as a kid that I used to do word searches, get paid for it, do word searches, and I was in love with it. So I had to pick that back up. This is it's sometimes it's good to look back in your past, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's good to go get a habit that you already had and it's a good habit. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a bad habit that you shouldn't have. That if you picked up that bad habit, it would just be a bad return on investment, you know. But to the people that don't have a word search puzzle book, go get a word search, bro. It's really a fresh breath of air. That's really the whole video. I'm not gonna lie, this is a short video. This is the shortest video on this channel. Could you believe that? Shortest video on this channel. Probably gonna be about 7 minutes. 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? Avoid the brain rot. Avoid the brain rot. It's not good for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good way to avoid the brain rot. Brain rot. Not being on TikTok, not being on Instagram, not being on YouTube, Facebook, Shorts, and scrolling your time away. You can use your time. And the thing I wish it had for these words, definitions. Like, I don't know what the freak of canasta is. I don't know what the freak I'm trying to see. Some of these I wish they had the definitions of these words. Trying to see. I don't know what nah, I already know what that is. But the point is, I wish it had definitions of these words, but it is what it is. I'm out. Thank you for having me. This is the kforknowledge channel, and you are amazing. Go get your word search book. You'll love it. Tell me how your process. Tell me how your journey goes. Actually, tell me how your word search journey goes. How many puzzles you've already completed, and I'm interested to know about your journey, man. I'm out. Thank you for having me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications on, be notified about the next video. You know I'm going daily, right? I'm going daily for however much is out of, I don't know, but I'm going daily, man. I'm going daily for like a year worth of content. So that's 365 uploads that you're gonna see. And if I'm lying, I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm subscribed. All right, I'm out. Thank you for having me. Go get your word search book, little nigga.